it does seem that for the last several years we've been looking at the crumbling of institutions all around us, and for many of us the Supreme Court was the last standing bastion. Events of the last few years seem to suggest that there is a certain decay that's set into the Supreme Court as well. I don't mean to be too harsh. You have probably seen darker times at the Supreme Court than I have. What do you make of what we have witnessed over the last year or more at this apex court?
One cannot ignore the brutal facts. One cannot deny that the last 4, 5, 6 years has been not a very happy state of affairs. There is no doubt that the credibility of the Supreme Court has been seriously dented. We had, I don't want to name individual judges, but you had various examples of misconduct or allegations of misconduct, or a feeling that this was not properly done at the highest level. And there is no doubt that the credibility or the reputation of the institute has suffered a serious damage, particularly when the Supreme Court is watching the performance of other institutions like the Election Commission and so on and so forth. I think it's their duty to live up to the highest possible standards. In environmental law, we talk of repair and restoration. I think the way ahead is now the Supreme Court must focus its mind on repairing and restoring the dignity and majesty of the institution. You see, it's very difficult to climb up the mountain to gain a reputation, but so easy to slip and go downhill. And once you go down, it's very difficult once again to climb up the path. Yes, and I don't think that what's happened in the last 2 years has done any credit to the institution. Very unfortunate.